नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Nityanandam, I welcome all of you with my love and respect for this live broadcast of Akashic readings, the cosmic archives being revealed through the bodies of the Balasans of Nityananda Gurukul. Akashic readings, the Akashic records, are nothing but the record of everything that is happening in and around us. Everything. All the things, including the simple thoughts that we're having or the visualizations that we're having, whatever we are feeling, whatever we are going through, everything is getting recorded with the base as space. And what is happening right now here is those records are being revealed. These sessions happen every day in Bengaluru Adinam, where not just physically, you can see both are happening. People come here physically and get their Akashic readings revealed, and also people from online centers can get their Akashic readings revealed. You're seeing a Balasan with the laptop, right? So she is sitting with the laptop and actually revealing the Akashic records for so many people from online. Like from far off places, they get their Akashic readings read through online. So that is why we have a registration form on the top. So if you click there and you can register for having your online sessions of Akashic readings. So today, I'll be sharing one main important secret. The main thing that is needed for your Shaktis, the powers to manifest through you. The main secret. What is that main thing which helps the Balasans to manifest these powers? That is what I'm going to be sharing with you today. Shaktis, powers. There are 400, actually more than that, which we'll be able to manifest through the human body. Lord Sadashiva tells it so beautifully in the Agamas, and there's so many other references where he talks about the spiritual powers that we can manifest through our human bodies. Now, what is that which is making us not manifest it right now, and what is it which is making the Balasans manifest it? Don't you all have this question? Because Balasans are manifesting it so nicely. They're able to manifest it so fast. And all the initiated disciples of Swamiji are manifesting, but not a common human being. Why is it so? Because all of us started moving off from the source of us. Whom you think as you is not the real you. Whom you think as you might be thinking about yourself as anything, but that is not a real you. The real you is Sadashiva himself. So today I'll be sharing that one thing which is amazingly making the kids and people whomsoever is manifesting the powers. What is that it's making them manifest powers? It is nothing other than Guru Bhakti, the integrity with the Guru, integrity with the Master. Understand, for all of us in our life, if we want to know the real life for us, if we want to really live our life, the one and only person who can guide us through it is our Guru. No one else. Everyone, there may be so many teachers coming, so many guides coming, so many people speaking, so many books you'll read, but that person who happens in all our lives, that one being who will be the ultimate, whatever visualizations, whatever ideas that you have with the ultimate, breaking that and showing the ultimate is much more than that. That person who happens not proving that he is the ultimate, but proving that all of us are the ultimates. Showing in guiding each and every step in our life. He is our master. He is the guru who happens in all our lives to show the real us to ourselves. Now, what is that? Why the real us? Who are we then thinking that? What is it? There will be so many questions. When I tell the real us, then you will be having a question. Then whom am I experiencing as me now? Who told you're experiencing you as you? Okay, in dream also you experience a particular state about yourself. Imagine in your dream, what all do you think? Okay, you have so many ideas about yourself even in your dream. That does not mean that is you. But in dream you really feel as if that is only you. So many places we go on having different ideas about ourselves. In so many places in our lives, we go on thinking very having low cognitions about ourselves. So we always think these powers are never possible for us. But when you are having, so whether you are able to perceive yourself as high or low, that doesn't matter. If you are having the integrity with Guru, if you are having that feeling connection with the Master, that Guru Bhakti is all enough to raise you to the level like you'll be like odd about yourself. You'll be so shocked. Like, how can me be? How can I be like that? Is that really me? You'll you'll be like start falling in love with yourself. That happening where everything in your life becomes redundant for you. When you meet your master, it happens. Like all the problems for you, will simply see everything is just redundant. Nothing makes sense for you. All whatever problems is coming to you in your life, you'll think that doesn't even affect you. That may have some factual reason, some factual thing that okay, a problem is happening, so I had to get rid of that problem. All those might be there, but in the core of you, something sweet is always going on. There is no incompletion at all within you. There's something so sweet happening. All the other incompletions, everything is becoming redundant. People may tell you, they'll go crazy on you, they'll just jump on you, fire you. You may feel that I done everything right, I done my maximum, I done my best. Still, people are not understanding me, people are not right to me, people are doing this, people are doing that. You might have so many other complaints. But when you to make all these complaints, all these incompletions redundant, just that sweet memories with your master, you will simply see all your incompletions are nothing but your own perceptions. God, it's just my own perceptions, my own ideas about all this. All those incompletions, you'll just see it fading away. You'll see so much of hard work you'll put, so much of effort you'll put, so much you'll do, but somehow your project is not getting into reality. People who are coming to give support to you also, you start perceiving them as if they're complaining to you, or people might call themselves as supporting you, but you don't feel supported by them. You don't get any solution. You're stuck in such a huge problem. Your people are being non the reason for your non-integrity. People are being the reason for you to suffer. And all this is happening. What is it one thing that can get you out of all this? It's only the Guru Bhakti that you carry within you. When you are having, and you're just filled with that devotion to the Master, you'll simply see beautifully everything, how many of problems you may be stuck in. Everything will start looking so beautiful for you. Everything will look so lovely for you. Whole, all the problems will also look so sweet for you, as if the cosmos is doing it just for you to raise yourself up. Everything, I tell you, each time you experience a particular problem, remembering the remembrance of the master, just kind of being a Guru Bhakti is enough. You'll feel what I'm telling now. You'll just start feeling it in yourself. Actually, like I once had a um, particular kind of fear, like it was pneumonia or something, and my whole lung, one lung, left lung was covered with the pneumonia patches. Starting, it was like I was in 1 week I was there in the hospital, and we have a question from Maria. Maria, just hold on. I'll finish sharing my experience and then I'll continue. I'll answer your question first. Just give me a few minutes. So I had this pneumonia, and when Swamiji blessed me, I didn't do. The doctors told no, there's a huge possibility of the life to be at risk. So many things they started telling. Swamiji just blessed me. Swamiji told, I'll take care of you. You don't need to worry. I'm blessing you. I'll heal you. I don't know what happened that night. I had 80% of, I was not able to breathe at all. 80% of my left lung was covered. Yet I had life. I don't know how. And that very night, after getting Swamiji's blessing, the next day I'm going for another X-ray, and I didn't take any medicine. 80%, what was covered for 80% became 3%. The whole pneumoniatic patches reduced to 3%. So that also happened. Nothing else. I just knew I had it from trust on Swamiji, and just happened for me. So only Guru Bhakti is a thing that helps all of us. All of us. That is the only thing that brings fulfillment into all of us. That is the only thing that brings completion, fulfillment, joy, everything. So we have a question from Maria. Ma, how do one develop Guru Bhakti most effectively? See, understand one thing. Guru Bhakti is not offering few flowers at the feet of Guru, doing some puja to the Guru, or speaking about him. No, that is not Guru Bhakti. That may be few aspects of Guru Bhakti. If you have the devotion to the Master, you may do all those. But real Guru Bhakti is not even when you make the statement that I'll give up my life, whatever I want, I'm even ready to give up my life for Swamiji. No. I'm ready to live for him. I'm ready to do anything for him. Continuously aligning all your actions to how Swamiji wants you to be. See, there are 4 images: inner image, outer image, others image, and life image. Inner image is what you hold about yourself. Outer image is how you project yourself to others. Others image is how others hold you. Life image is how you perceive life. Now, when these 4 things are completely aligned to how your Guru wants you to be, you are in Guru Bhakti. Understand? See, inner image is like how you perceive about yourself, I told, right? What is it your Guru will want you to perceive? If Swamiji is very clear to this. If Swamiji is your Guru, he wants you to have your inner image as Sadashiva. He wants you to Your outer image, you can make it as Sadashiva only when you start manifesting powers. For manifesting powers, start getting integrity within yourself. Each and everything from the base, from your core, decide, I am going to be completely integrated to what my life purpose is. That getting an integrity and getting a deep integrity with the relationship between you and your master. That's all is Guru Bhakti. All you need to do is nothing. Just think, how will Swamiji want me to respond in this moment? How will he want me to be living? How will he respond if he's there in this situation? How will he want me to respond to this situation? When you're constantly in that, then automatically, see, if you're having a particular information, how do you think Swamiji will want you to respond? Obviously, first sight to the space of completion. So each and every moment when you think like this, you will simply see how nicely you will start aligning yourself. Once you start aligning yourself in an amazing way, the deep completion starts happening and the deep devotion starts happening within you. See, it's just like this. Like if there's a river, like and there's a lot of rocks in it. Where's the river? The river is very shallow, and because of that, you're able to see the rocks. Obviously, rocks are there because the river's water is shallow. Same, but how will we, when the whole river is flooded with water? Just like how the rocks disappear. When Ganga is flowing silently, when she's too shallow, you'll be able to see so many rocks on top of her. When she's gushing, flooded, all the rocks will just disappear into her. Exactly same way. All our incarnations are like those rocks. When we just flood ourselves with the Guru Bhakti, having devotion to the Guru, you'll simply see all other incarnations just becomes redundant for us. Once you start again and again looking inside yourself, thinking, in this situation, how will Swamiji want me to be? In this situation, how will he respond? This is what Swamiji has told. He has told me to be in integrity. But around me, people are out of integrity. No. Can that become a reason within me to go out of integrity? Of course not. I have Guru Bhakti. I want to be living out of how Swamiji wants me to be. So I am going to align to integrity. Swamiji has also told me the science of enriching. Let me help the other people also to align to integrity. That's all. When you are continuously functioning from this thought conduct, each moment, how will Swamiji want me to be? Then you will see beautifully. You will not even know how that happens in you. All the parts in you just, you will start feeling like they're nothing. They just become redundant. Your worries, your sufferings, your this, that, problems, all those things suddenly starts losing power over you. Something else, some sweet feeling starts happening within you. You will just be beyond all these incompletions. There's a very beautiful story. There was once a small girl, and she was from a very rich royal family. Her name was Meera. Once there was a marriage happening in her family, and she was too small, so she asked her dad, "Dad, can you tell me who will be who will my husband?" She was too small. She just asked me. She didn't even know what marriage was. She Meera was too innocent at that time. Her dad took a Krishna deity and gave it to Meera and told that he's only going to be your husband. He'll only be there with you forever. That one thing gave her a strong click. From that day onwards, She just surrendered herself to Krishna, and she's always playing with the deity, living with the deity, literally as if she's really living with him in person. She used to feed Krishna, she used to dance with Krishna, she used to do everything with Krishna. And her life was at 5,000 years after Krishna. And all the problems that she had, everything became redundant. She was in such deep joy, such amazing space. Everything, anything she sees was just Krishna for her. Anything she sees just brought more and more love for Krishna to her. Anything. So now she grew, she became a young maiden. Now she was ready for a marriage. She was in that age. Now her parents were looking for a proper bride. She didn't want to marry. She was very clear that Krishna is her life. But somehow they force her and get her to marry. And after that, so many things go on. And now there few people gang up and wanted to start poisoning Meera. Because this was she was such amazing. All other things she started feeling like redundant. Few people thought she's mentally sick or she has some psychological issue. Then slowly but none of these ideas affected her. She was in her own world of joy, bliss. Everything that she saw was just Krishna for her. After there were so many situations where her family people started trying to poison her. Every time she escaped, and they became really suspicious. Once they gave her a bowl filled with some sweet and mixed in poison, and it was handed over to her. And all the people told, like the people who wanted to poison her, they all told that then this is Krishna's prasad, so you can take it. So the moment she heard Krishna's name, she just took it. And she the devotion that she had, she didn't even look for anything. Because it's Krishna's prasad, she just swallowed it. But the devotion that she had, the bhakti that she had within herself, made that whole poison itself into a nectar and made her more healthier. The people are all shocked. Then after that, she started performing so many miracles every time. Whatever, even any incompletion no incompletion as such, like even the missing of Krishna, everything used to be just this earning. There's so many beautiful poems by her. Everywhere you will just see that love. No, because the devotion is just flooded in her. None of the incompletions from her family or anything from the society, nothing affected her. Actually, the end of her life, she just merged with Krishna. To that level, nothing has affected her system. So it's just the bhakti, the devotion that you carry inside you is only going to make you rid of all the incompletions and get you into the highest integrity and make you manifest powers. So that is what all the Balasans of Nityananda Gurukul do. All of us here have nothing as our grand narrative other than Swamiji. So because our grand narrative itself is Swamiji, it's so easy for us that anything that we want, all we do is be again and again in integrity with ourselves and with Swamiji. Then we'll simply see our whole system will be ready and we'll start manifesting powers. So the whole secret behind this power manifestation is you getting into integrity and having that ultimate Guru Bhakti with your master. Once you have that, your system will be ready. We have a question from Adam. How do the Balasans learn Sanskrit chanting? We actually have people who can train us for this chanting. We learn chanting like that. And also, because of all this power manifestation and everything, downloading of all these signs has become so easy for us. Like Anything that we want, any knowledge that we want, we'll be able to download it. That is the power that Swami has given us. So anything, any new chanting also, we don't even depend on people. We just download it and we'll be able to do it. Kurt is asking, I'm very sick. What can I do to heal? You can come here for Akashic readings, get your Akashic readings revealed, and the get Kalaveda's blessings and get Swamiji's blessings and get healed. So many people come with so many physical problems and get their healing done. They'll know what exactly their problem was and how to get rid of it. Like there's so many people come with about so many things. So you can come here, get Swamiji's blessings, and get your whole physical problems healed. So like this, you have any questions you can ask me. You can just post it in the comments and I'll be able to answer it to you live. Anything it may be about, whatever thing you have, about question about powers, question about integrity, all these things you can post in the comments and I can answer it to you live. Akashic readings happen every day here in Bengaluru Adinam, and even this, you will register yourself in the Akashic reading link. We'll be connecting it to you also for getting your Akashic reading revealed online. Just few minutes ago we had our Balasan doing it. Teshi, you all wear very nice clothes. Are they your personal possessions or do you get them from the Adinam? It's both. Swamiji whole like, oh, because all of us are his Balasans, all of us are his princes and his princesses. All of us, Swamiji is very clearly told that all of us are gods who have come down. When we had our past lives revealed to us through Akashic readings, we all came to know how from which backgrounds that we all have come from. Background means I'm not meaning to tell from this life. I'm telling about the past life. Like there's so many of us with you who were with Meenakshi, and so many of us different gods that lived and seva to them, and that's how we all have landed here. So that's why even all this clothing also, first thing it's traditional, and second thing because we hold that thing that adds up to this whole clothing. So even if you want to have your Akash readings revealed, you can come here and also register. And if you want to join Gurukul, you can surely put your contact details into for our inbox, and we'll contact you and we'll let you know more about Gurukul. Sharmila Ma is asking, okay, she's making sense. Thank you for reminding the strength of Mira's Bhakti. It's a very helpful example. There's so many people, not just Mira, but tons of people are there who are having so many different things expressing through them. Even you'll also know what kind of power of devotion that you are having when you start aligning yourself, getting grounded and getting aligned to integrity again and again. You will also know what Mira. Now even now you can live like that because even you have that power. So all you need to just again and again continuously align yourself to integrity, then you'll see beautifully all these thoughts manifesting. So if you want to join Gurukul, if you want to know any other detail, you can surely inbox us to this Nityananda Gurukul page. And for having your Akash reading link, you can register yourself in the link given above. Indra Shiva, Nityananda Ma, I have so many problems faced in working place that is created with my colleagues. This okay, yes, your problems can be answered. You can have your problems also, like the solutions for your problems, whether it's about having problems with your colleagues or having problem with your career or having problem with some research that you're doing, you want some breakthrough in that, anything, you can come here and have your Akashic readings revealed to yourself. So thank you all for joining me in this live session today. We'll be having many more live sessions like this every day for this Akashic readings, and you can surely register for your Akashic readings in the link given above the video. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. सर्वं सद्गुरु पादुकार्पणमस्तु. Om Nityanandam. Thank you all for joining me live today. Nityanandam.